What's up, everybody? Today I'll be showing you how to sound like Daine on her song Daine Core. It's a really good song. This is what it sounds like. I'll just play the amount that I recorded, which is from about there to there. I'll show you what the original sounds like first. Okay, so that's what it sounds like. I am a bit ill today, so my singing isn't the best, but I will show you the mix and then we'll have a look at how it sounds like all together. So what I did was I made an insert with just auto-tune on it so that I could record with auto-tune, and I just link it to whichever channel I wanted to record at the time, just to hear what it would sound like as I was recording. Pardon me. So just got the auto tune there to record into, and then for the main vocals I have an EQ where I did a low cut at about 100 hertz, and I dipped a bit of 500, and turn the frequencies up near the high end and a bit in the middle area as well, just to get the vocals shining through the mix. And then I have a limiter which I put in compressor mode to compress the vocals a bit at a ratio of 4:1, and the threshold at 12, or minus 12, I mean 2 millisecond attack time so that it attacks really quickly, and then a 200 millisecond release, just for a bit of rolling off. And I put the gain up 4.3 decibels. And then we've got reverb, which is pretty simple. A low cut at 300 hertz, a high cut at 3.5 thousand, a room size of 100, a pre-delay at 39 milliseconds. I think these are default. Modulation speed 33, diffusion, I don't really mess with them. I don't mess with these because I don't really understand them. The bass multipliers default. The decay is at 4.5 seconds. Dampening is at 8000 hertz. Crossover at 500, and wet level 35%. And then I've got chorus, which I've changed a bit. I changed the depth to 1.5 milliseconds, just because I didn't want it to be too powerful, and I put the LFOs all at 1.15 hertz, just to keep it, not going I don't really know how to explain the chorus, but it just makes it a bit slower, in a sense. And then delay, it's pretty simple, 1/4 time signature, and it syncs with the BPM of the song that you're making, and a ping pong model, feedback at 45, a low pass at 6,000 Hz, and the wetness level at 25%. And then for the main vocal bus, I just have a stereo enhancer that is separated at 25%, and the mix level on that is 60%, because usually you don't want vocals to be too wide, because it's unnatural to the ears, really. And then I've got a Maximus with a clean master preset, just to finish it off, and a little bit of fresh air, which I've put at 100% for the high frequencies and 18% for the mid frequencies, because for some reason my vocals sounded really muddy, really muddy, but after that it sounded completely fine. And then for the layered vocals on the for the layered vocals on the chorus, all I did was originally I had distortion on it, but I don't know why I turned it off for some reason. Anyway, so I've got a really similar EQ here. It's another low cut at 100 Hz, and I think this is the low cut, yeah, and I dipped it a little bit more at 100, just to make sure it wasn't muddy. And I've got a dip at 800 Hz. As you can see, the Q factor's 3, it's at -3 decibels. At 2500 Hz, I've got a boost of 6 decibels and a Q factor of 2.5, and I've got a boost at 5000 of 4 decibels with a Q factor of 2, and then I've just got a high shelf at 10,000 with a boost of 6 decibels and a Q factor of 3. I've got another chorus here with the mix level all the way up. I think I forgot to say the mix level was 20%, I think, on this, on the chorus, on the first vocals. But on this one I've got the mix level all the way up for the chorus, and I've put the stereo to 180 degrees, the delay at 8 milliseconds, on the depth at 2.5, just to give it a bit more depth, and the LFO's on 0.2, just to give it a bit of a difference, so it doesn't overlap. And here I've got a high cut of 4K, a low cut of 75. I think that's default. The reverb size is default. The pre-delay is 20 milliseconds. The decay is 7 seconds. Dampening's 4000, that's default. Everything's default, and then there's the wetness, which is 40%. And then delay again, ping pong. Everything's the same except for feedback level at 30%. And I think the wetness level is the same, 25%. And then for the bus, we've got an overdrive, Fruity Blood overdrive, with preamp at 0.4, colour at 0.7, and post gain at minus 0.3. And then another stereo enhancer, this time at 30% separated and a mix level of 60%. And finally, these two are the same, just one's panned to the left and one's panned to the right, just to give it a bit of thickness. I've got the EQ again. At the start, I started with this because this was going to be something else, but this ended up working with what I did next anyway on the vocal bus, so it's okay. So I've got another low cut over here, a dip at 150, minus 12 decibels with a Q factor of 1.5, another dip at 600, minus 3 decibels and a Q factor of 3. Boosted the 2.5k hertz, 4 decibels with a Q factor of 2, and I did another high shelf at 8000 hertz. That was plus 5 decibels with a Q factor of 1. And then for the final bus, which is these are that high pitch vocals, I think, yes, they are. I forgot to show you this, didn't I? So I've got a Waves vocal bender, that's plus 12 semitones for the formant and the pitch, just to make it high pitched. I've got another chorus here with a depth of 2, and the LFO's on 0.2 again, and the delay at 15 ms. Stereo's on 180 degrees again, and the mix level's at 50%. And that's all for them. And then the bus is another stereo enhancer at 40% this time, and mix level of 60. And then a sound goodizer on A mode, and an infiltrator at a mix level of 48% with the moderate cooked mids preset and the intensity all the way up. And then a final EQ where I cut out some of the highs and a lot of the lows and boosted around like the 7700 hertz mark at 11.1 decibels. And all you need is one pan to left, one pan to right. In the end, everything together, it should sound like this.
You make me feel so weak, make me feel so weak. I was feeling so background, yeah, didn't wanna make a sound. I was feeling so helpless, yeah, that was when you were around. So I'm picking it up and I'm putting it down. Really fighting right, I'm about to trip and drown, about to trip and drown.
So there you have it, guys. Oh, what the hell is that sound? Anyway, so there you have it, guys. That is how you mix vocals like Daine on the song Daine Core, and that's the live version. Thank you very much for watching.